With Salone, we capture the bella vita of Italian modernism. The 9 new trims for Aiduss pay tribute to early modernist architecture and design across the Italian landscape, most notably the city of Milan. The collection is delicate yet bold, effortlessly mixing the clean lines of modernism with a dash of brutalism in the true sprezzatura fashion. When modernism emerged in the early 20th century, it was a break from the dominance of neoclassical traditions and was seen in many forms, most notably in residential architecture and interior design across Europe. In Italy, this movement became known as rationalism, and it surged during the 1920s through the 1940s. While still guided by the classical rules of proportion and scale, architects and designers broke boundaries when it came to the form of color and materiality. While still guided by classical rules of proportion and scale, architects and designers broke boundaries when it came to form, color, and materiality. They used these elements progressively and harmoniously, with stunning results assembled by the likes of Portaluppi, Carlo Scarpa, and Gioponti. The essence of this innovation in design, with each trim expressing the best of Italian modernism. Massimo is inspired by the epic doors at Villa Necchi. They're beautiful bronze German silvered doors that are in a graphic pattern. So we've captured that in our design here. Paloma is a majestic leaf pattern that's inspired by the sort of grand gestures of modernist design. One of the things that has always inspired me in Milan are the terrazzo floors. And so for Carlo, we've captured the essence of the rough pieces of marble set into the terrazzo patterns of the floors. Sophia is one of my favorites. It's a serpent pattern, and it sort of is connected with the medallion, making it an easy braid to use. But it's very suggestive of the time period again, and quite playful. Giacomo is another favorite. The geometric pattern, as you see as you turn it in the light, it changes, and it's quite suggestive of inlaid floors, inlaid wood, but also again the bold expression of patterns that really make it quite unique. Lorenzo is, for me, such a classic. When I think about a tiger pattern and you think about the era of the 1920s, 30s, 40s, animal patterns were quite prevalent. We've done it in raffia, which is quite beautiful, with a bit of chenille, and I think it is a timeless, perfect creation. Cosimo is inspired by the staircase at Villa Necchi. It's this beautiful Greek key pattern, sort of a play of a Greek key pattern, and the way the staircase is rendered in mahogany, it sort of gives a different cast of shadows, and it's picked up in all of our colorways, which is quite unique. Pieta is beautifully woven in silk, reminiscent of some of the fretwork that you'd see in the ironwork of Italian gates in Milan. This one is done in silk and is really quite beautiful to hand, the way it reflects the light. Very sumptuous. Fiorella is a very interesting concept because we've sort of have made 3 different patterns. And again, it pulls off of the scallop shell pattern together with a floral pattern and sort of a hairpin turn, which also is reminiscent of the ironwork in Milan.